So what is modokoi? Modokoi is a classic food that is very popular in the eastern part of Kenya, and it's prepared in different ways. But today I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be preparing mine from scratch. So grab yourself a pressure cooker, and if you don't have a pressure cooker, it's okay. You're going to boil your modokoi until tender, and let's make this delicious modokoi recipe, which is going to turn out so good. You're going to start off by sauteing your modokoi and beans, and for this recipe I'm going to be using half a kg of modokoi and half a kg of purple speckled pigeon peas, which I'm going to be combining so that I can make my modokoi. So I'm going to start off with my modokoi. So you'll transfer your modokoi to a winnowing tray or to a working surface, and then you're going to sort out the rotten and the broken modokoi. It's going to be very easy for you to sort out your modokoi, and it's going to take around a minute. Once you're done, you're going to transfer your modokoi to a big bowl. And then next, I'm going to be sauteing my beans. Once you're done sorting out your beans, it will be time for you to mix your beans together with the modokoi. So it's going to depend on how you love your modokoi. The ratio that I love is 2:1. So 2:1. So I'm going to add in my beans into my bowl. Mix everything together. Check if the ratio is perfect by mixing. I'm going to add in a little bit more. This is how I love my modokoi. So the ratio is 2:1 once you have your bite. So the next step is to wash our modokoi and beans. So I'm going to add in some water. So I'm going to add in some water, and then I'm going to wash for around 2 to 3 times until the beans and modokoi is clean. As you can see over here, I have some of the rotten beans and modokoi. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So see you in a minute. When the modokoi is clean, it's time to boil our modokoi until tender. So for this recipe, I'm going to be showing you how to boil using a pressure cooker. And I have a 4-liter pressure cooker over here, which I'm going to be boiling my modokoi in. So the pressure cooker is going to help us to boil the modokoi very fast. In a matter of 45 to 1 hour, the modokoi is going to be ready. So you're going to transfer in. Then I'm going to be adding around 5 cups of water. Cover my pressure cooker by placing the lid on top and adding pressure. Then lock my pressure cooker, and then I'm going to be boiling over medium-high flame for around 45 minutes to 1 hour. That is around 15 to 20 whistles. It's been 1 hour and my modokoi is ready. So I'm going to manually remove the pressure from my cooker, and then we're going to open to check out our modokoi. It's going to take around a minute to remove the pressure, all the pressure. Once all the pressure is from the cooker, you're going to twist your lid, and then you're going to safely remove the lid, just like that. My modokoi is just looking perfect. It's well cooked. I can tell the beans are mushy, as you can see, and also the modokoi itself is tender and well cooked. So it's time to cook my modokoi. That is to add in some flavor, and yeah, to add in some flavor, that is. So I'm going to place aside, and then I'm going to place another pot over medium-high flame and add in cooking oil. Over here, I have some tomatoes and onions, coriander, a few spices. That is paprika, turmeric, cumin seeds, and 2 seasoning cubes. So I'm going to quickly dice my onions. Then you're going to saute your onions until they have a very nice golden brown color, which is going to take around a minute. As my onions are cooking, I'm going to be dicing 3 tomatoes very quickly. So I'm not going to be cooking the whole modokoi. I'm going to be cooking around 4 cups. That is for around 3 people. 2 to 3 people, that is. I'm doing the math. Check on my onions, and they're starting to brown and get that lovely golden brown color that we're looking for. You know, when you brown your onions, they add so much flavor to your dish. So that is what I'm looking for. Now that I'm done dicing my tomatoes, I'm going to transfer to my pot. Stir in my tomatoes. Add in 1 teaspoon of tomato paste. The tomato paste is going to add in a very lovely taste and also add in some color to our modokoi. But if you don't have tomato paste, you can skip. Now, as my tomatoes are cooking, I'm going to be adding very mild spices. I have paprika and turmeric, which are going to add in color, and also cumin is going to add in a bit of flavor to our modokoi, and the seasoning cubes are going to add in lots of flavor. I'm going to add in my spices, 2 seasoning cubes, crush using my thumb finger and index finger. Stir in everything together, and then if you don't have seasoning cubes, you can simply use salt. I have mine over here. So I'm going to wait for my tomatoes to cook for around a minute as I dice my coriander. I'm going to add in a splash of water so that my tomatoes can fully cook down. And just look at that sauce. My modokoi is going to be very delicious. When you notice oil separating from the tomatoes, they are ready. So you're going to add in your modokoi. That is around 3 cups. Add in 1.5 cups of water. Then you're going to stir in the water. Cover your pot, and then you're going to let everything come to a boil. Check if the seasoning is perfect. If it's not perfect, you're going to be adding in more salt. You can double up the recipe and make for your entire family, but because mine is for around 3 people, that is enough. When making modokoi, the hard part is parboiling your modokoi until it's tender, but once you are done cooking, it's going to take around 5 minutes and you'll be actually done. For my remaining modokoi, I'm going to be keeping in my freezer so that I can prepare another day and enjoy some delicious modokoi. So my pot has come to a boil. I'm going to stir in, and the sauce looks very delicious. Check the seasoning. I need a little bit more salt to fully season my modokoi. Around a 1/4 teaspoon. stir in, and this looks so delicious. I'm going to cover so that my muthokoi can simmer for another 3 minutes, and then I'll be done. The secret to making delicious muthokoi is not to make the muthokoi soupy, so mine is just perfect. So I'm going to be garnishing with coriander. Put out the flames and stir in my coriander, and wow, just look how delish my muthokoi is looking like. Yummy. My muthokoi is ready and it has turned out flavorful and delicious. It's very filling, and I hope you'll be trying out this recipe because it is very simple to prepare. I love how the coriander has added in some color to my muthokoi, and also the cumin has brought out all those nice flavors into the muthokoi, making it very perfect. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be trying out this muthokoi recipe because it's totally worth it.